All right, so we're playing Modern today. A little bit of red, white, burn. I wanted to test out some changes I made to the list. Um, yeah, we can keep this. Not the greatest opening hand in the world, but definitely does some work. And we're against Tron. Alright, so kick things off. Mountain, guide. Crash in with the guide. And see how things go. Tron is traditionally a good matchup for us, but I definitely had some problems with it last night, especially with that spell skite coming down so early. Mesa, Sacred Foundry, untapped, guide, Swift Spear, triggers, see how things work out for us. They got a Sanctum of Ugin off of our guides. And they've got a Sylvan Scrying on top, so we should expect to see Tron online really soon. Cracking Chromatic Star. Scrying. Gonna get the tower. Okay, so I think the move here is to double Lava Spike because they can't redirect those to Spellskite and then swing in. So let's go that route. Send the team to get another 4 in. Alright, so we should have them next turn. Hopefully. As long as, unless they cut us off from a land, which they're likely to do. They don't. They go for the Swift Spear. So we're going to get in with one of the guides, which means the Skull Crack, which can't be redirected to Spellskite, will be lethal. Definitely not redirecting to Karn. Okay, so we bring in the Shattering Sprees, 2 of the Wear and Tears, and the Deflecting Palms. We take out the Rift Bolts. What else do I want to take out here? I think we can go down to 2 Sin Prodders. Do I dare go down 2 Bolts? I don't know what else to go down here. Let's go down Lavamancers instead. So we're going to 2 Sin Prodders, 2 Lavamancers. See if this works out for us. That is a lot of land. That is even more land. That's really bad, but I don't want to mulligan anymore. We'll put the Lavamancer on the bottom. Mountain. Might as well spike him. And pitch the turn. Alright, revealed Urza's Tower and then played it. Alright, so here, Sacred Foundry, pay the life, and we'll pass the turn back. They're going to spell Skype. Let's bolt in response so that they can't redirect it. They can't redirect these Boros charms anyway. So Arid Mesa. Let's crack it. Grab a Sacred Foundry. We'll pay the life because we don't have to worry about our life total too much with Tron from the get-go. And then we'll drop this Sin Prodder. I mean, I could have gone for a mountain off that Arid Mesa, but I wanted to keep the possibility of double Boros charming if I draw another mountain. Alright, Sanctum is their land for turn. Get that Oblivion Stone out there. I'd love to get a Shattering Spree. Let's see what this Sin Prodder shows us. Goblin Guide. They're not going to let us have it. 3 7, 11. Okay, so Sacred Foundry. We'll pay the life. Combat, we'll attack with the Sin Prodder. It has Menace, so the Spellskite can't block it. We'll pitch the turn back. Alright, end step. We're gonna Boros Charm. And Boros Charm. Pitch the turn. Or that was their end step, sorry. Monastery Swift Spear. They're gonna let us have it. Arid Mesa. Play the Swift Spear, kind of forcing their hand on this Oblivion Stone. Yep. Forced their hand, but we got them at 2. They had to get rid of their own Spellskite for that. Although in hindsight, I should have oh no, a land. Anything other than a land would have won us the game. Well, almost anything other than a land. Or pitch the turn back. Unfortunately, that means they're going to gain life. Which is really bad. They're targeting our Sacred Foundry with their World Breaker. That was a little bit of a misplay because I could have held the Monastery Mentor because I forced their hand already. Or Monastery Swift Spear because I had forced their hand already. And another land. Great. Alright, so this one may have gotten away from us. And it might be at least partially my fault. Because I did make that misplay. So let's go ahead and, because that's lethal, let's go ahead and concede. Go to game 3. Do I need to change anything? I think I want these extra wear and tears. And we're gonna go down the other 2 Lavamancers. So that's weird because this deck really is built around the interaction between Sin Prodder and Griv Lavamancer. And we sideboarded almost all of that out. Yes, we will play first. It's a little bit land heavy, but it's doable. Our opponent has mulliganed to 6. Our opponent mulligan to 5. Alright, so we're going to go Sacred Foundry into Guide. Get that 2 in there quick. They got Urza's Power Plant off of the deal. That made their, probably made their mulligan not as bad. Alright. Playing Arid Mesa. Swing with the Guide. I got another land off of it. And we'll pitch the turn back. Their end step, we're going to do one of these 3. And we're going to crack this Mesa. Alright, let's crack the Mesa. Your Sacred Foundry. Tapped. And then bolt them. Again, these other 2 can't be redirected to Spellskite, so they're good. Mountain. Combat, get in with the Guide. Where's this? Tower was the reveal. It's 2. And we'll Lava Spike, since it is our sorcery speed. Alright, if they don't get a blocker, okay, they got a blocker, so we don't have them this turn. Chalice on 2. Okay, so that's a big deal. So let's Boros Charm in response. Them to 4, and it makes me really glad that I brought in the extra wear and tears. I think. Play a Plains. Lava Spike to put them at 1. We're going to swing with the Guide. See if... I mean, it didn't matter. The Chalice prevents us from any of our tomfoolery anyway. But we can bluff that we have a bolt. I mean, no matter what, doesn't matter. Ancient Stirrings. Reveals Oblivion Stone. They just cast a Spellskite into their own Chalice. Alright. Top deck to win. Alright, so there we go. We took down Tron, even in spite of Chalice of the Void. Didn't wind up bringing in the didn't wind up using the Shattering Spree. It wouldn't have mattered in this case, but it is important to note that Shattering Spree can get around Chalice of the Void, because if you Chalice on one, and I drop the Shattering Spree, Chalice will trigger to counter it, but I can replicate it, making copies on the stack, and replicate won't trigger Chalice because I'm not casting the spell. So that was Red White Burn versus Tron. Thanks for watching.